you want to fight and you want to send a contract, send one to me. I will take a few weeks break from living my retired life to kick the living out of a goofy, entitled dickhead like you. You know my name, Andrew Tate. Google it if you want to know more. Any day.
And you turned on Netflix that night. We were like, holy fuck, I'm about to see the greatest live sporting event of all.
Dana White has just confirmed Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate, and honestly, this is the showdown we've all been waiting for. But let's be real, this isn't just another one of Jake's carefully crafted stunts where he faces a guy who's either retired, irrelevant, or just in it for the paycheck. This time, Jake is stepping into the ring with Andrew Tate, a man who's not only in his prime but also knows how to throw punches that hurt, physically and mentally. And let's not forget, this fight has a deeper purpose. Tate is coming in with a mission: to avenge the legacy of Mike Tyson. Along the way, he's ready to expose Jake as more of a walking PR stunt, a guy whose muscles might be inflated by hype and, perhaps, a little help from the media.
Don't worry about Conor McGregor you up. Don't worry about Floyd Mayweather you up. You only want to lose to them so you can say, well, I lost to Conor McGregor. Why don't you lose to an old man who's retired? I live in the real world, Jake. There's a whole bunch of fighters out here who live in the real world. Men who are dangerous and dedicated their lives to this sport.
And Dana White didn't just confirm the fight. He dropped a bombshell about Andrew Tate's motivation, and it's personal. According to White, Tate has a deep, personal reason for wanting to take Jake down, and it goes far beyond just proving he's the better fighter. Tate is bringing more than just physical strength to the ring. He's carrying the chip on his shoulder, and he's out to settle scores that go well beyond the sport itself. This is more than a fight. It's a chance for Tate to make a statement.
You know, there's a lot of, in Portnoy went out and said that it was the greatest con job of all time. And I mean, if you didn't think that that's the way the fight, I don't know what people expect.
Tate isn't stepping into the ring for the glory or the cash. But let's be real, $3 million on the line doesn't hurt. No, this is about vengeance, pride, and restoring respect to a sport that Jake Paul has been treating like his personal TikTok stage. After Jake's painfully awkward bout with Mike Tyson, a fight that many dubbed a tragic comedy, Tate didn't hold back. He's out to remind everyone what boxing is really about. It's not just a spectacle for views and likes.
But I'm trying so hard to not start internet beefs. I'm really trying not to.
You could say Jake and Logan, man.
Bro,
Don't worry about it.
No, I can't lie. Bro, I'm going through life. I'm trying to live peaceful now. I've got Fed agents in my house. Matrix is after me. I'm just trying to live.
He outright accused Paul of disrespecting not only Tyson, but the sacred art of boxing itself. For Tate, this wasn't just an underwhelming fight. It was an insult to every warrior who's ever bled, endured broken bones, or been knocked out cold in the pursuit of greatness.
In life, in terms of what he wants to do.
Okay, but you didn't answer the question. Do you have any interest in it?
I don't know. I mean, Andrew has messaged me over the past few days, and
let's not sugarcoat it. Jake's fight with Tyson was more theater than sport. Tyson, at nearly 60, hobbled into the ring with a knee brace and still gave Jake a run for his money. But did Jake walk out humbled? Not a chance. He strutted around like he had just unified all the belts, crowning himself the greatest showman in boxing. The backlash was swift and brutal. Critics called it a farce. Fans tore him apart online, and even Tyson's supporters felt their idol had been reduced to a pawn in Jake's relentless clout chase. But here comes Andrew Tate, stepping out of retirement like a gladiator from the Coliseum, ready to do what Tyson couldn't, shut Jake Paul up for good.
Never do that though. He knows. He knows way.
One, he's under contract, and
he's
two,
not his own boss.
And two, he won't do it. He knows better.
Tate's approach isn't subtle. When has it ever been? He's made it crystal clear. Jake needs a reality check, and Tate is more than happy to deliver it. Forget the Instagram-worthy press conferences or the fake smiles. Tate is betting $3 million of his own money on this fight. The winner takes it all. This isn't about a paycheck or another social media stunt. It's a statement.
Let's do it. No, seriously.
I'm about the action. Like I'm less talk now. Like let's just fucking go.
Yo, but you know for a fact, me and Jake will travel to Romania. We will make this happen. We'll do it wherever you want, whatever conditions you want. 2 brothers, 1 cage.
A bold reminder that boxing belongs to real fighters, not one of influencers with inflated egos and questionable training regimens. Tate's got the credentials to back his big talk. 2, 4-time world champion, decades of grit, and a highlight reel that proves he's the real deal. Meanwhile, Jake Paul, the talking embodiment of a modern boxing era nobody asked for, is fresh off this Tyson escapade. As usual, he did what he does best: dismissed the criticism and doubled down on the theatrics. He waved off the backlash as nothing more than jealousy, convinced that anyone who doesn't worship Jake Paul must be bitter about his success.
Fighter, legitimate, badass motherfucker, strong mentality. Sorry, Tristan Tate is the weak link.
I say let's
He
run
got
it.
a bad shoulder. He's shaped like a gingerbread man. I don't want no beef, but that's delusion.
PFO will set this up.
A MMA
10
double
million,
tag team match.
10 million for everybody.
You might have a
He even went as far as mocking Tate, calling him a washed-up kickboxer, while taking pot shots at Carl Froch just for good measure. That's Jake's playbook: drag people into the circus and keep the drama rolling.